Hi, I'm Nush from YB Aligned, and for this Movement Monday, we're looking at the ankle. It might look like a small joint, but it has a big impact on the rest of your body. Its connection to the leg means that it can have a huge impact all the way through the knee, the hip, the back, even all the way up into your jaw. So let's explore the movement. Okay, so your ankle joint, or for you anatomy buffs, your talocrural joint or your tibio-talar joint, connects your shin bones to your foot. And it only works in one plane of movement. That's our sagittal or side-on plane. Your ankle's joint movement is plantarflexion, where you get an opening at the front of the ankle, and then dorsiflexion, where you get a closing at the front of the ankle. So it helps to point the foot to the floor or point the foot to the ceiling. Because of the makeup of the joint being the shin bones, and then this bone in here, which is called our talus or talus, depending on how you want to pronounce it, we can actually do the joint movement in different ways, either moving the foot, moving the leg, or moving both of them. So for instance, if I was plantar flexing, I can point my foot to the floor, I can lean my leg back, or I can move both parts of the joint away from each other. Or if I was dorsiflexing, I can point my foot to the ceiling, I can bend my shin forward, or I can do both together. So let's see that in real life. In order to plantar flex my ankle, which we know means open it at the front, I can either slide my shin bone forward, keeping my foot in the same position. This opens the joints. Or I can keep my shin in the same position and point my foot to the floor, moving that lower bone. Or I can do a combination of the two. So I could send my shin bone forward and then point my foot to the floor. This is going to give you the biggest opening at the ankle at the front, so the biggest plantar flexion. For dorsiflexion, I can either start to bring my foot up towards the ceiling, or I can bend my shin, which is closing the joint, or I can be thinking about bending the shin and bringing the toes up towards each other. This is going to increase the flexion of that ankle, or the dorsiflexion. As we know, everything in the body is connected. Just think, at the other end of these shin bones is your knee. So if your ankle isn't moving well, something further up the chain or lower down the chain in the feet is going to have to pick up the slack. So whether that's the feet, the knees, the hip, the back, or as I mentioned, even all the way up into the jaw. That's why we want to ensure the ankle joints are moving freely. So here's a drill for you to try. A simple daily drill to get movement in the ankles is to stand on a step or some blocks and simply let your heels drop to the floor, and then think about planting your big toe knuckles and little toe knuckles on the floor and then pushing into the air. So you're opening the front of the ankle and then dropping the heels to close the front of the ankles. And just up and down 5 to 10 times will help give you both motions in the ankles. So although it may appear to be a small joint, the ankle joint is a huge one in terms of impact on your body. Keep it moving well, and the rest of your body is going to thank you. Don't forget to come back next week to check out my next Movement Monday. We're going to be learning the movements of a different part of the body or a different joint each week to keep you moving in the best way you can.